No cap. I'm one of about 34 players in Scotland that had the good fortune to play for Scotland, and it was in the days when if there was 3 or 4 senior players a miss or resting before a Lions tour, or even just taking a break from a regular tour, they deemed those games uncapped. So yeah, I sit in that category. But you know what? I saw the world with rugby, and it moulded me into the guy I am now, which I'd like to think is reasonable. But I mean, the rugby for me, the friendships you gain throughout the years. I mean, we could bore each other tonight with stories, but there's guys I've not seen for 20 years. You walk into a bar and you just take off where you left off for 20 years ago. And I'm a great believer that camaraderie is not experienced in many sports at all.
Well, I know you've come to terms with it now, but at the time, that must have bugged you a wee bit, yeah?
Well, strangely, it didn't really bug me at the time, because in the World Cup situation in particular, I was one of 26 and I was the only one not to sit on the bench or play. But when you're in that sort of bubble, all I cared about was the success of the team, would you believe? And I was a raw 22-year-old, so this was new to me. The whole setup, it was a wonderful experience. It wasn't until I got back to Gala, to my parents and relations, they said they were devastated for me, and I was like, what? And then it kind of sunk in, aye, but you know what, I wouldn't change it for anything. That's just how it goes.